Wilson! Yeah, Game Boy, it's back. It's backer than ever. Um, Not starting up yet, so give us another 5 minutes and we will be with you. So stay tuned in 5. Oh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Tetris fans. Welcome back to the Game Boy Tetris League Season 7. Today is the 28th of June. It's 5 p.m. off, yeah, something like that, local time. And it's a nice sunny day, and what better way to spend that sunny day than playing or watching Tetris. So thank you very much. Just to explain what we're doing here, we are playing in the Game Boy Tetris League, which is you can find over at our server at tinyurl.com/GB-Tetris. I'll just put that in the chat, as I always do. Boom. Alright, so yeah, that if you want to find out more about this fantastic league, head over to tinyurl.com/GB-Tetris. Now, we have a league, and today's games are in the Premier Division. To explain it a little bit more, we have a 3-tier system where we have a Premier Division, which you'll find the max out players and the players at the highest level of the game actively playing. The Challengers Division, which is kind of like our second mid-card div, and we also have the Academy Division. So if you haven't played Tetris for the first time, or you are still finding the way around Game Boy Tetris, you're more than welcome. It's an open division for anyone of any skill level, and we plan to keep it that way. Now, to the div, we have so far, multiple games have been played so far, but today we're going to look at the players here. And on the left, with a PB of 850,863, we have from Denmark the actual Danish Game Boy champion, back to back, might I add. It's Anders. And on the right, we have a player with so many accolades in the Game Boy Tetris scene. A player with a max out at 1,120,000. It is on the right, from Germany. It is DLB, aka Dancing Long Bar. Woo! Oh, it's an update on the score there. I will fix that. Thank you very much, DLB. So the PBs, these are level 9 starts in Game Boy Tetris. Usually we do that as a metric of pace. So I will update that. Perfect. So Anders is warming up on K. So in the division we have 2 formats you can play on. Well, first and foremost, you can play on any platform. So you can play on the handheld, like these players are, such as a DMG, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, etc. But you can also play on emulator, console. This league is very open for all players of all play styles. So yes, as I was saying, we play on 2 cartridges. So we have the OG cart, which has a choice of between level 0 and 19, and we also have the mod cart, which you can see there Anders is playing on level K. K is not a standard or a Tetris. That's very nice. That was lovely. So yeah, okay, enough talk. Both players are in chat. They seem reasonably ready, and I believe it would be Anders' choice of level. We're going to okay, so it's an F start. Now, I believe DLBs, we'll have some technical with the DLB, so we'll just wait for a moment. Take your time, there's no rush whatsoever. Well, say it has been a busy week with games so far this month of June. At least in the last week, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games so far this week already. So that's probably a nice pace of progress for the leagues and each division. Right, I can see DLB is now ready. Okay, let's go. So we've got a ready from DLB, and I'll get a ready from Anners in some form or fashion. We got a thumb, we got a dancing long bar. We can start in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And we are off. So both players are well known in the Game Boy Tetris server. Notably that this would be DLB's first division game of the season, and it will be Anna's maybe second or third. Okay. Both players around a Tetris. It's neck and neck so far at 23,000, so early doors. Nothing crazy. DLB stacking very nice with the long bars, and gets a long bar for a Tetris. And there's a little bit of fixing after that unfortunate T placement earlier on, but getting down with it. Just needs, yeah, a long bar would help. Nothing yet. Oh, there it is. Tetris. Simul Tetris for both players. Very nice. So a bit of Tetris lead right now, but like I said, it is early doors. Both players are at 22 lines. There is a transition of 160. So both players have the opportunity to play at this speed for 160 lines. And once we get to 160, it's a 10 line increase per level until level 20. So F right now is level 15. They'll have another 40 lines to get to level 20, and then it's the high speed of the game and the threshold for both players to play at. There'll also be a line cap, so in the event that both players get to 200 lines into level 20, they have another 100 lines at level 20 to put up the best score that they possibly can. And with the mods, notably, max outs are possible. So both players, yeah, it's a thing that can be done. We'd like to see it. Right now, both players are just doing a bit of down stacking, fixing places where I need to fix. That left hand side for DLB it didn't seem recoverable, unfortunately. So we have 126,000 for DLB, which means at 80,000 you have a chase down, Anders. You need on 127. 127 is your target. No problem, DLB, take your time. So whilst DLB takes a little break, we will watch the rest of this game. So Anders has brought it down. He's fixed the bit of a mess that he had up top. Now he just needs some pieces to open the well and score a Tetris, or I mean, you could line out, I suppose, so there's no real rush, but we want to see the best of you. So yeah, it looks like he can do the damage here and take the first point. Nearly there. Just another 8,000 to go. So 127 is your target. Another 5 away. And finally a Tetris for Anners gives Anners game number 1. GG's. That was a long process to get there, but you know, we got there. Oh, not long, just you know. You'd expect Tetris, but this game, this form of the game on Game Boy, the RNG with the emphasis on R being random, it is very random, and sometimes it doesn't generate the number that we want, predominantly the piece that we want. But hey, yeah, you played it cautiously, you know. Yes, yeah, you don't want to fail any more chase downs, and that was yeah, that was a point that you could have had in that game, I felt, albeit it's Hector, so it's a big challenge. One of the Hector being one of the former CTWC Game Boy champion, and also one of the top 3, at least, or in my eyes anyway, top 4. I can give you an actual number on that. They are actually they're top 8 in the level 9 scores. They're at top 8 at 1.6 million. But both players here, a 1.1 versus a 850 player, both ready to go and both want to play Tetris. So I will count them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let me just check chat. Who's in chat? I believe we have both players are in chat. I believe we have Flashboy in chat. Flashboy, welcome in. One of our hailing from Vietnam, which I believe Tetris Vietnam is playing today. They I don't know if it's their annual tournament or it's just a league division, but yeah, there's, if you go to Tetris Vietnam on Twitch, you will find some Tetris action. Definitely worth a watch, as Flashboy being a player who's currently in the Challengers division right now, will be coming back for their second attempt at Game Boy Tetris League. They were in the season 6 and now they're in season 7, so welcome in. I hope to take some of your games. But today we're taking Anders versus DLB. So far, both players are stacking really well. Tetris ready. Tetris from Anders at 42,000. DLB waiting to dance a long bar over at 60,000 right now. So a Tetris in it right now to DLB. Hey, dances it. Hey, dancing the bar. Yeah. Part of the meta of DLB is DLB likes to dance his long bar into the well, as you see there. Click, 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 click. If I dance a long bar, it's usually I've made a terrible error, but it looks good though. It does look good. And what also looks good is both players' stacks right now. Yep, DLB seeing the opportunity there to get a Tetris with the J, or the L, sorry, the L being placed into column 3-4, and a nice fix with the T. That's really nice. That's really nice. not getting the other pieces to complement that fix, but yeah, you can take your time here. Anders on catch-up mode right now. Blocks the well. Opens the well. Not getting the Tetris yet, but sooner or later. Taking smart burns to keep the stack managed at a efficient level. So usually being a player at this level as well, in the league at the challengers, I've kind of taken a strat, or yeah, the strat for me now is to manage the well and take burns even when I don't want to, because with 160 lines you've got the pace, I believe, to keep scoring. Now with that little unfortunate stacking that with the stack on DLB side, just waiting for a bar, has fixed it, giving Anders a little bit of time to catch up. But like I said, there's still plenty of time. Both players at 52 to 56 lines. Got another 100 to go until transition. So bags of time. Score Tetris. Lovely Tetris there for DLB. Slight misshift of the J, but hey, we'll do it. Game so far, I'd say, has been a 50-50 of playing well and then slight mishaps to rectify the board. Because like I said, there's both players now looking good, both open, both Tetris ready. Tetris for Anders takes him to 201. And a Tetris here for DLB taking them to 199. So it is Naga on Naga. Or neck and neck. Getting too dicey up there for DLB. I don't want to say anything. You had too many dependencies. Oh, unlucky. So 201 is the score. 201, which means at 240, Anders, you have game number 2. And I should give you some scores. So I should have given you the score from the last game. Really, I didn't. Nope. GG's. Oh, okay. Nicely played. I think that's a story of both games there for DLB, that they kind of got caught up too high with a little bit of complication, couldn't get the pieces to rectify it. But that's not what we want to see. We know these players can throw it down and kick ass, and yeah, that's what we want to see. So we have a third game, both players are ready. I will give you a big 5 count again. I will kick this off. Can Anders take a sweep, or can DLB bring it back for game number 4? But game number 3 starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay. So the first thing I want is I want both players to transition to the level G or level 16. So if you can do me a favour, let's see a long game. Let's do it. Come on. Okay. mean, if you're watching this, you're probably asking, hey Frank, I like Tetris, and I also like Game Boy Tetris, and I was thinking, hey, where can I play more of this? I would say to you that if you went over to tinyurl.com/gb-tetris, you will find the Game Boy Tetris Discord server, which has the options for Game Boy Tetris League players to join for next season. It also has, we do not just this with the divisions, we have a, what's the word for it, a seasonal Game Boy Tetris League Discord Championship, which Dancing Longbar is a 2-time champion, and that will be very likely happening very soon. We try and, I believe the organisers, we try and have it as reasonably regular as we can, so there might be at least 2 or 3 or 4 a year depending on vibe. And we also have the CTWC Game Boy Championships, which was this year, and I believe that was in April. It was in May, yeah. Which one of the Premier Division players this year won. I won't spoil it in case you want to go and watch the VOD, which is over at CTWC, or if you can find the VOD for that over at Classic Tetris, either on Twitch or YouTube. Shout out to Classic Tetris. Now, back to the scores. So both players around 94 to 113,000, so a Tetris difference so far. Both players at 44 lines, both players surviving, both players having a little bit of jank fix up on columns 3, 4, 1. No. 3, 6 and 1. Similar stacks, similar down stacking. So I'm sure both players can handle it. Yeah. So, like I said, this will be DLB's first game in the division, and this will be Anna's third game. So they'll have one game left to play Code Crusher, and that'll be a nice finale for Anna's in this division, and we'll see how well they can do. Still opportunities to win it, as it's early doors for Code. They haven't played any games yet, as has, I believe Hepta's played one game so far, of course. And for DLB, still an opportunity, with this being game number 1. The possibility of getting this match is looking good so far, with 204,000 on the board at 76 lines, 186 for Anners. Again, both players haven't really took a decisive lead. Both players are just trading a Tetris difference right now, so very evenly matched. Okay, nice. DLB getting the bar over, filling the dependency. That was an excellent bit of play. Anders at the moment currently clean. Just stacking again for our Tetris, or stacking to get Tetris ready. Right now, DLB is getting great pieces to manage this back above. Placements are looking good. Oh, that's a nice delayed burn with the Z. And he gets it, Oh my god. Woo! Yeah, he gets a Tetris. Yeah, he dances it as well. Oh boy, I was scared to breathe there. That was really intense. I was thinking, oh, he's going to do a three-peat, having really bad stacking up top and getting caught out. But he was very cautious, and he took risks with the piece placements with the O in particular. He had opportunities to fill the left hand side of the board with the O pieces, but he kept it open. Oh, that was dangerous. Oh, dangerous long bar, I would say. Not dancing long bar, but dangerous. Oh, I got a raid. Yeah, Tetris. Yeah, Cox Danny J. CTN. Cox Danny J of Bird and Classic Tetris Network fame. Welcome in. Hell yeah. That's my Grand Designs for you. Grand Designs, also a well-established TV programme in the UK, as well as a well-established commentator at Tetris Wars. Oh no! Oh, Wars! Oh! Go Scott! We have a top out and the right hand side for DLB. Oh! Oh, DLB, why? Oh, that was unlucky. Very unlucky. It's your first game. Quack, quack, quack. And you can hear a little bit of Tetris in the background from Anders. And Anders, feel free to play this out. You can take a victory lap if you like. Thank you very much, DLB. I think it was your first game, so you have the first game start off. I mean, because look, you can score a K. Look at that. You see that Tetris there on the right hand side? Oh yeah. See, this player has got it. Just not today. Anders had something else, and he had the match at 3-0. So I'll give you your scores. Make it official. Boom shakalaka. And that takes Anders to a very nice 16 points at the top of the table, with 3 games played, 2 of them being wins, very convincing wins at 3-0. So yeah, Anders sits at top of the table. Hepta is also at 8 points, second. Tony is third. DLB is 1. Code Crusher hasn't played a game. Bum bum. Way. So yeah, that was Game Boy Tetris League for the day. When will Tetris Game Boy League return? Or Game Boy Tetris League, la 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 la. We will return tonight at 21 UTC on this channel. You will find 2 players in the Academy division going head to head for the first time at this division. We will have the world famous Adam Irish versus the world famous Trussy, and that'll be a good game to watch. Trussy, it'll be their second game in the division, and Adam, a stalwart of Game Boy Tetris division, Game Boy Tetris League. I believe it'll be their 3rd or 4th appearance in the div, or the league, sorry. So we look forward to seeing Adam back again, throwing down Tetrises, being a push down criminal, and wanting to win. Yeah. So currently, whilst we're on it, Anna's taking a nice score of 500,000. Currently, he's transitioned it into level 16, and he wants at least 600k before he gets to level 20. It's very doable. He hasn't put a foot wrong too much. When he has had issues, he's fixed them. As you do. Cox Danny J saying I do a good Grand Design impression. Hey, Cox, I've got tons and tons of impressions in the bag, you know. Funnily enough, I mean, I can do good impressions, but when I do an impression of myself, aka when I speak, no one can understand me. Such is the life of a Scottish commentator. Scottish noises, Scottish noises, Scottish noises. More than Kingsman. Oh, big Kingsman. I could do an impression of Kingsman doing an impression of no, you know, like he's what's his Mark's button. Take a drink for this. Oh no, Mr. Kingsman, I got me to do. Impressions of impressions of impressions. Oh no, Miss Kingsman, I got to let it go hard. 566 was the game there for Anders, so well done. GG's Mr. Anders. Mr. Anders, you have won. Bum 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 bum. You won this game, and you're at the top of the league. You have 16 points, and then you have Hector at 8. Well, that was a match, and I'm happy it went down. Thank you very much for the raid, Adam, Cox, Danny J. Thank you for being here. As with other people in chat, we've got Tetris, which is a good Tetris name. That's a nice username. Well done. We've got Viking the Diarakov. Viking Diarakov. I'll go with that. And yeah, Flashboy, one of Vietnam's finest players. And yeah. Regret. I'm happy you're here, but I'm sad I have to go. But do come back later tonight. We will have more Game Boy Tetris at 21 UTC. So that's 10 PM UK time. And yeah, what else can I say? What else can I say? Not much, because I'm not a bit. I mean, if I could say a few words, I'd be a very good public speaker. You know. I'm going to see what's on the old Tetris land before I get the raid on. Come on, how do I raid? I forget to do this all the time. How do I raid? Alright. See, I need to go to the Adam Irish School of Restreaming, because I am certainly always bad at doing this. Tetris, first time chat, thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Feel free to follow me. Yeah, you did. Hey, 7 minutes ago. You're way on top of it. Thank you. Because that's the thing. Like, when you see Tetris getting played live on Twitch, follow them, because you might never see them again. And if you type in Tetris into Twitch, Twitch is crap for actually trying to give you recommendations. So do support the community in every possible way, and we always appreciate it. I certainly appreciate it. I'm very thankful to be doing this for the players and for the players watching. So thank you. I'm going to try and raid over to Cat Vinity, see if that works. Please. Cat Vinity's brilliant. Swedish player, kicks ass, and is well known in the scene. So anyway, I'm going to say thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Go away.